Okay, so that's recording. Mike's picked up. Are you commentating as well?
No, I'm watching you.
All right.
You got this.
Oh God. Okay, so Doorman, can you mute, please, just in case?
Oh, I didn't know I was muted. Sorry.
That's all right. Banner, you're banned from this league. You're not allowed. Okay. Yeah, Banner, you're not racing. Okay then, hello everyone and welcome to race 5 of Apprentice League. We can actually see our driver champion today if Mill wins this race. Out of only 10 people, the lowest attendance there's been so far this season, Mill can win the whole thing here today. He needs a win though, because Nikhil is. We've actually got a lot of people we've seen throughout the season not racing today. We've got no Nikhil, no Majumdar. Um, that's all I can really see right now. But there is definitely a lot less people. I think we had like 16 people last race as Mill makes a mistake on his first lap of qualifying. That is very unfortunate for him so far when he can actually win the whole thing today. We've got a new driver. We've got Mason joining us. He is a returning player. I'm not been here long enough to see him when he raced before, but I've been told he's pretty good. As we finish the first lap, he is second. Lexus is on provisional pole. Mill all the way down in 7th. Sunday Cola also after a very good debut race in 3rd. Sunday Driver in 4th. He has been the most unluckiest driver so far this season. He's been in good positions pretty much every race and somehow found his way off the track by someone else usually. He's been, yeah, very, very unlucky, but Mill will be hoping to set a much better lap than that if he wants to win the whole thing today. As we complete the second lap, he goes 4th, still not top. Cola goes to provisional pole position. Go14, who has changed his name, more name changes than VCarb so far, in 3rd, moving up, dropping Mill back down to 5th, and Sunday Driver down to 6th. Further back, we've got Gasad, Axis, and Gilprad in last. Gilprad going off the track there quite a bit. As we complete almost the last lap of qualifying, who is going to take pole position for the second last race of the season? Mill is quite a bit behind. I don't know if he's made a mistake. Cola is on pole position so far. Mill up to 3rd. It will be Cola on pole position, his first one in his second race after a pretty incredible debut as Gilprad now crosses the line. Oh, that is a big. Oh my god, a 35.5. That's insane from Cola. That's an amazing time. Alright then, we are ready to start the race. Cola is on pole. Mill can win the whole thing today if he wins the race down in third. Lexus in second, also having a really good season, and it's lights out and away we go. In Paraguay, I cannot pronounce the name of this track, so I'm not even going to try. Mill making moves already on Lexus, down onto the back of Cola, going a little bit wide there, and oh my god, there's about 5 wide into that turn there. Gassad's up to P4. What a start from him. Sunday Driver getting pushed off as usual. Axis down. There is just so much going on so far in the start of this race. Gassad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that was... Gassad. What are you doing there? He has just completely sent Mason off the track in his... I don't think I call it a just returning debut as Sunday Driver. Almost pushes him off the track as well. Just runs him out of room. What an unfortunate start from Mason. Cola and Mill are fighting in P1 and P2. The top two breaking away quite a bit from Giu in third. Also a good start from him. Go 14 just behind him in fourth. Gassad making big... Oh my god, Mason and Lexus go off the track together. I don't really know what happened. Gil Prad. Oh, this is... Yeah, this is a interesting start to the race as Mill gets pushed off a little bit there, but these two fighting for P1 in this race have completely broken away from third and fourth so far. We were also in a bit of a battle. Oh, bit of lag there from Go 14 and almost pushing them both off track, but they managed to stay on. Sunday Driver, I can't work this. Sunday Driver up to fifth, getting past Gassad. Further back, Mason with a really, really unfortunate start to this race, getting completely pushed off the track. That is unfortunate. Gil Prad down in P10, 3 seconds behind so far. Mill is up into P1, so if it stays like this, if the race was to finish now, which it thankfully won't, or else this would be a pretty pointless like 5 minutes, but if it stays how it is now, Mill will be the champion of Apprentice League. Nikhil is not here to fight him. The only person that can oh, Ricky Boy's not here either. Okay, well, the only person that can actually challenge Mill right now is Go 14, and he is down in 6th place in a bit of a slip oh my god, I cannot speak, slipstream train with Gassad and Sunday Driver. Gassad going pretty slowly through that section, almost pushing Go 14 off the track. Sunday Driver goes off the track as well. Oh, we have a battle for P1. Cola goes down the inside of Mill. Mill gets the position back pretty easily. These two have had pretty good fights so far this season, and they've managed to keep it quite clean. Can't really say that for the rest of the field. You saw what happened. Gil Prad 8 seconds behind at the back. Lexus in 9th. Oh, he's been one of the top drivers of this season so far, and he's down in 9th. That's very surprising. Mason trying to regain some positions after that start of the race, sent him back down the grid. Go 14 trying to go down the inside. Never mind, he backs out of it. Never mind, he does go for it. Having a too wide going into there. Mason even gets Sunday Driver as well. That was a crazy dive bomb from him just from nowhere, and gets pushed off the track a little bit there. Gassad having an incredible race so far. He made some mistakes at the start. He just made a little one there, but I mean, he's still in 4th. I hope that wasn't a commentator's curse as he just went off a couple times there. Cola and Mill still battling for the lead. This is a really, really exciting battle to see as we have our first pit stop. Giu is into the pit off the soft tyres. The majority, most people going for mediums so far. Giu on another set of softs. Okay, that's a interesting strategy as we've got 4 people. Oh, Gassad and Go 14 go off the track. It's looking more and more likely that Mill is going to be the champion. Go 14, the only person that can currently... Oh, as he goes off the track even more. Oh, that's not great from Go 14, but I mean, he was quite far away anyway. As Cola pits off the soft tyres as well, it is only Mill now out in the lead, so far in front of the others as we have a retirement. Gil Prad has retired. Yeah, he had a pretty unfortunate race there, quite far behind the rest of the drivers as Mill did what? Oh, the timing board was very, very strange there. It said go for. I was so confused there. But Mill is still in first, almost 6 seconds. Now he is 6 seconds ahead of Sunday Driver, who is also not pit yet. It'll be interesting to see with the Colas went for like a huge undercut, but I mean he was on the soft tires anyway, so it'll be interesting to see where he comes out in comparison to Mill. Tries to go down the inside of Sunday Driver, does. Sunday Driver goes off a little bit, but I think that was a pretty clean move from Cola there. Mill will go into the pits this lap, so we need to watch Cola now and see where he comes out. I think it looks like he's going to come out quite a bit ahead of Mill here. Oh yeah, he's going to have a huge gap to Mill when he comes out. Even Sunday Driver's got him as well. Mills came out in P3 once again, dropping back from first position down the places after a pretty bad strategy that happened in Austria. No, it wasn't Austria. Fosterliga it was, where he just had a pretty crappy strategy and came out 2 seconds behind Cola here as well. Sunday Driver still yet to pit, going very long. Actually, that's not long. He's on hard tires. I'm talking nonsense. Axis at the back, 4 seconds off of Lexus, who is having a pretty poor race to his standards. Mason and Go14 battling for P5 there. Yeah. Oh yeah, because Gassad pits again. No, it was GU. So GU pit for another set of. He's gonna have to pit again because he pit on 7. That will only go to 4. I don't know. This is the strategies you see in Apprentice League. Mill MP2 just dropping over a second and a half since we last looked at the top two. Now 3 seconds behind Cola. Oh, just a mix between Cola having a great race as Sunday Driver dives into the pits here, where he'll come out quite far behind GU on those soft tires, but he's gonna have to pit again. Very bold strategy, I guess you could call it, as Mason, Go14 goes off the track a little bit there, allowing Mason just to build a bit of a gap. A good race so far from him. He's came back after, I don't know how long he was gone for, but I know he was gone for a little while. So he is having a pretty solid race to come back to. He will be promoted up to the podium spot once GU pits again. Mill is 4 seconds behind Cola here. Oh, this is not looking good for his title hopes as KU pits for the second time. The 2-stop not to be advised when everyone else, literally every single other person in the English race has done 1-stops. He has came out, still not last. Axis is behind him, but KU has came out in P8 after being P3, which promotes Mason up into the podium spot. So that would be a great comeback race for him, getting pushed off the track down to P8 at the very start of this race, and now he's up for a podium. I cannot speak, Jesus. Mill is still not gaining time on Cola with 4 laps to go. Cola having, oh well, he's just gaining time there. Yep, thanks. Cola having a pretty, and he's lost time again. Okay, this is just, I don't really know what's going on with the timing board. It's kind of glitching a little bit. We've got a battle further back between Giyu and Gassad. These two have a little bit laggy here as Giyu goes down for the dive bomb. That is an Apprentice League move if you've ever seen one. Giyu in the slipstream goes a little bit wide into that corner, carrying a lot of speed, but Gassad goes off and Gassad tries to push him down the inside of the track. This is a very interesting battle we've got here. Sunday Driver is somewhat catching Go14, I cannot speak, battling for P4. Mill is almost 5 seconds behind Cola. Now, I don't think there's going to be this much of a tyre difference towards the end of the race to warrant 5 seconds catch up. This is not looking good for Mill so far, but he will still have a very, very dominant lead going into South Africa for the last race. If he turns up, hopefully he does. Well, for him anyway. Cola having an amazing race so far. This is only his second ever start in. Oh, he had his debut in AL last week in Fuji. He had a really good AL race, as there's another battle going on further back between Sunday Driver and Go14. But Cola had a very, very good debut race in AL, raced in JL, and now he's been signed by Lynx in UL. So, yes, whether that speaks to the activity of UL right now, or whether that's just him being an absolute GOAT at this game already, I don't know. But he is 5 seconds ahead of our championship leader, Mel, as Sunday Driver goes off the track. He wasn't pushed there, he just sort of went off the track there. Now down to 6 behind Lexus, who has sort of made a bit of a comeback after a pretty terrible start for Lexus' standards. He's been one of the people who have been up fighting for podiums. Cola about to start the last lap of this race. 6.5 seconds and 7 seconds in front of Mill. So Mill's making some mistakes here. Even Mason's catching. I've not noticed that so far. We are on the last lap of the race, so I don't think there'll be enough time unless Mill makes any more sort of crazy mistakes. Everyone's sort of calmed down a bit. No one's fighting each other after Sunday Driver got pushed off. So we will just watch Cola now on his victory lap. He would need to make a almighty mistake on this last corner to not win this, and he doesn't. Comes down the last corner to win the Paraguay Grand Prix. That's crushed Mill's hope for the title today, but he will still have a very dominant lead going into South Africa. Coming home in second place, Mason with an amazing comeback drive after not appearing for the last couple of seasons in P3, and the last place on the podium, Go14 in P4, Lexus P5, Sunday Driver in P6, still going for some reason, Giyu in P7, world champion. Oh, Nico's not raced. Does that mean... I need someone to tell me if Mill's actually...
It is.
Oh, okay then. So we have our Apprentice League World Champion. I wish I had known that was going to happen. I was once again lied to before the race. I was told he would have to win to do this, but obviously that would have been if Nico was here. So we have our Apprentice League World Champion, who is Mill. I can't remember where I got to in the standings. I think it was after Lexus. So Lexus P5, Sunday Driver P6, Giyu P7, 8 is Gassad, Axis P9, and our one retirement, Gail Prad. I apologise, everyone. Mill is the world champion of this race. I thought you would have to have won to do that, but apparently not. I am stupid. But anyway, yeah, congratulations to Mill for winning this race and for winning the championship. A really, really dominant, a very, very dominant season from Mill so far. He's also in the battle to... he is also in the battle to win the GL. Whoa, that was a crazy voice crack. But he is also in the battle to win the... Yep, thanks. But he was in the battle to win the GL championship as well. So yeah, but also very good race from Cola in P1. Let's not forget about that. Anyway, after all that yapping, I am very sorry about that. Mill is world champion, and we will see you for the last race of the season in South Africa to end the season off. Adios.